The plot is that there's a city which is going through a severe air pollution crisis and the cloud seeding is failing. The doctors are advising everyone to leave the city except for two people who say, let's fix it. The AQI outside in Delhi is above 400, but inside the house it's about 15.
5 and 10.
5 and 10.
PM 2.55 and PM 10. So legally I'm Peter Satwant Singh.
My nickname is Neeno and I'm happy to stick with Neeno.
So now here we have AQI of 10, 15.
If we want to wear beautiful clothes and look good on the outside, how can we destroy our insides? No, and I don't want to go out into crowded, polluted Delhi where I'm stuck in a traffic jam.
You know, we grow makka on a rooftop.
At Makkah.
Makki.
Oh wow.
So we have our own makki data. No sewage leaves our home. All the grey water is recycled to grow fruit trees.
But you see, for the rich, you can create your own environment. What about the poor? The poor who are forced to work on the streets, work on the roads. Who's thinking of them?
My name was Satwant Singh. Peter was a name given to me by my mother's father, who was in the Second World War. He came back and he said, you know, you Punjabis give your children some funny pet names, and I'm going to call him Peter. Then in my certificates, it got added on to my name as Peter Satwant Singh. Yeah, so legally I'm Peter Satwant Singh.
Hi, nice to meet you, Satwant Singh.
My formal name is Sarparveen Kaur, which I've used professionally at work for decades. But my nickname is Neeno and I'm happy to stick with Neeno.
Neeno sounds good.
Our family goes back to Maharaja Ranjit Singh's time. They had a fort in the village, which used to they had an army, they used to protect the whole area. Then I was born in the fort, I lived there for 10 years. And originally we were all farmers in Punjab. So you see, as a farmer, you learn to live with the land. And in those days, there were no pesticides, there were no all these fertilizers. It was just natural farming. We lived there. I grew up there. I moved to Sanad. Then I joined St. Stephen's. I was doing mathematics. So I did maths honors, MSc maths. Then I was working towards a PhD in maths. And that's the time when I met her. We liked each other, got married. But we went back, and in those days in 73, we started biodiverse farming.
I hadn't grown up on a farm. And when I got married and went to the farm, I took to it like a duck to water. And I found that my passion was to grow food and to work with the environment and with nature.
Then I said, why not? We are privileged. See, we have an education. Why shouldn't we go and do something? So we went back to our village. My father was very upset. What is the point of sending you to school and college if you have to stay here? And her father would marry. And her father would marry his daughter to a mathematician, not to a farmer. They were all very upset. But we went back, and in those days in 73, we were the pioneers to start beekeeping in Punjab, honeybees. So on our farm, they set up a research center and we started beekeeping.
With the Italian honey.
With the Italian honeybee, and then eventually we distributed those bees to all farmers all over Punjab.
We were the first registered research and development unit with the Ministry of Science and Technology in beekeeping.
Then big companies came in, we couldn't really compete against them, so that unit packed up. 1998, she got leukemia, chronic CLL.
I got diagnosed with blood cancer leukemia.
And this is a chronic leukemia which keeps recurring again and again.
So you treat it with chemotherapy and then it comes back.
And incidentally, leukemia, they have found now, is caused by benzene. Benzene is in automobile exhausts. So when the benzene goes out into the air and you breathe that air with benzene, it interferes with your immunity levels in your body and it causes leukemia.
So during my treatment, I was getting treated in AIMS, the doctor said that there is a Vaid in Dehradun, maybe you could consult him, he might be of some help. We went to meet him. His medicine didn't help me, but we learnt very invaluable tips from him about living. He said, you must eat sattvic food. So we said, what is sattvic food? He said, eat organic food, eat freshly prepared food. See, if food that is freshly cooked, eat that food. Don't store food in the fridge and reheat it and eat it. So you have to respect your body. And if we want to wear beautiful clothes and look good on the outside, how can we destroy our insides? And all the diseases that people get today are not just the air we breathe, it's the food we eat. And we have to be aware of that. So we feel very strongly about that. So from that day onwards, our fridge only had fresh vegetables and fruits and milk. And it helped a lot in my, recovery and my treatment, and I'm fine. I mean, that's 15 years ago. I think I have more energy than a 50-year-old. But you value being alive and well. That's the most important thing.
Then we wanted to clean air, so we made a greenhouse, and I'll show you the filtration method that we used. It cleaned the air, came in. So now here we have AQI of 15, PM 2.5 and 10. Naturally cooled to 25 degrees. In summer when it's 45 outside, it's 25. We have no air conditioner. These are old air conditioners, we never use them. And this house is made only with plain brick. There is no concrete, and the brick outside is just exposed brick. It's not plastered. Inside, of course, is plaster, but inside we are only using lime wash, no paint. So it's not toxic. Even the wood is only polished with shellac. So there's no other polish. So inside the house, there are no fumes or paint residues left which we breathe. We've done a very simple thing. We had an old cooler system, cooler panels. So at the entrance of a house, there's a 6 feet wide, 8 feet tall cooler panel. And previously used to use khas and mere other thing. Now you get these cardboard panels, corrugated cardboard. So water runs on that continuously. Next to it is a door, and that's the only door of entry into our place. So what happens is when the water is continuously running on the cooler panel, outside there's polluted Delhi air, hot or whatever, say 45 outside. Inside the panel we have a 48-inch exhaust fan. It's pulling in the air through the panel. And that's the only entry of air into our entire greenhouse and house. The rest is all covered with the greenhouse poly sheeting, as you can see. So this air then immediately PM 2.5 becomes 5 and PM 10 becomes 10. And if it's 45 outside, it immediately becomes 25. So this cool fresh air, there are fans in the verandas, in the greenhouse. They are circulating them throughout the veranda, greenhouse, and up on the roof and out. And from this window here, they are coming into the house. There's only one entry of air into a house from a window at one side. From here, the fresh air is coming into a house, passing through the house, and there's an exhaust fan in the kitchen and all the bathrooms, and it's been thrown out. So we are taking polluted Delhi air, we are cleaning it to PM 15.
And the plants oxygenate the air.
The plants, 15,000 plants are adding oxygen, and we throw clean oxygenated air out into Delhi. We want to live an organic lifestyle, right? And we want to be sustainable. Today, that is the most important thing in life. So sustainable in terms of growing our food or having our own atmosphere. Now we have our own power, we have our own electricity, we have our own water.
There are 5 to 6 systems that you have in place here to make this such a self-sustaining environment, this bubble. Be the purification of air, the aquaponics that you talked about. There is also composting and waste management, right? Then, like you said, you're off the grid because you have your own solar panels and you generate your own electricity.
And our own water with rainwater harvesting.
And their own water with rainwater harvesting.
Yes, no sewage leaves our home. All the grey water is recycled to grow fruit trees. So no waste leaves our home, no sewage leaves our home. So in fact, the person who comes to collect the kuda, he says, "Ji, aapke ghar mein to kuda hi nahi hota." So I took him to show him what we are doing. He says, "Agar sab ye kar lein, to hamari jaan bhi aasan ho jayegi."
I'm so amazed. Is this even possible to do? Is this something that is achievable by any normal person in this city?
Of course. See, you have to have a passion. We teach people. We have 2 weeks online courses on Zoom and on Signal. So every month we have a course, And we've had people from all over. In one of our courses, there was a guy in Dubai, there was someone in New York, there was from London.
But lots of people in India.
And lots of people in India, but people from all over, they contact us.
Of course, what we do is we share the lists of all the suppliers, whether it's seed, equipment, because whatever we use and we have found that they're reliable, we want to share them. Because see, our effort is, whatever our experience is, we want to share that and make sure that people succeed. See, they don't want to stumble.
Then after the course, they can do a site visit. They can see how it's working. And I say, I'm not patenting anything. You can take a video, photographs, copy it. I'm just sharing what I know, right? And please set it up and teach others.
How can someone on a small budget in Delhi, in a small space, can start changing their environment in similar manners?
We have a model for a balcony. A lot of people are in flats. In a balcony 3 feet by 7 feet, you can grow 500 plants because you go vertical.
Okay.
So they can learn, they can attend our course, they can set it up. In fact, a lot of people say we only have balconies, we don't have a place. So I'll show you outside. We made a system this year next to the parking. So you see, the beauty of aquaponics is you can do it on the walls, you can do it in a basement. You use artificial grow lights. Any space that you have in your house, you can use to grow your food.
But you see, for the rich, you can create your own environment. What about the poor? The poor who are forced to work on the streets, work on the roads. Who's thinking of them?
Set up around the slums and those areas, there's vacant landline. Get together money, get people together and set up community greenhouses. And let the children of that area come and work there. And there's fish, there's vegetables, there's fruits, and let them take it home.
Because everything that is sold to you and advertised and promoted is not necessarily good for you. What's the point of education if we can't educate ourselves?
You have to be the change. Don't expect things to happen outside. Don't expect someone to do it. But be the change. And show people what doing can be. And that's all we were tempted to do all these years. If I can do it, so can you.
When I came and met Peter ji and Neeno ji today in the morning, I didn't know what was in store. I knew that I was going to learn a lot, but I didn't know that I was going to feel so much. I go back with hope in my eyes. I'm so inspired by them. I hope we keep dreaming. I hope we keep doing. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe.